Hi gang! It's been a while. Got some Earl Grey. So today is going to be a bit of a different video, a very chill, sit down talk. I am hoping to drop some wisdom and hopefully relieve you all of some things I know cause us all anxiety. So, story time.
Story time.
Ever since I was about 12, all I ever wanted to do was be an adult. I wanted to grow the hell up and be out and about in the real world. Anyone who's sane is probably wondering why on earth I'd want to do that. So let me break it down for you. So as a kid, I had a very in-depth understanding of the world around me, how people worked, and what I wanted out of my life. Now, I know not everyone is the same in that sense, but I do think that people don't give kids enough credit for what they do know and usually focus on what they still have to learn. For example, if there was a big debate going on for a problem to solve and I provoked a suggestion, I'd immediately get shut down because there's no way a child could have problem-solving skills, right? Basically, I just wanted to be taken seriously. I wanted to be an adult because I knew then that people would respect and value my opinion and not take it as a joke. Well, as an adult, I'm now saying that's complete and utter bullshit. People still don't take me seriously. And in fact, I don't take myself seriously a lot of the times. And at the same time, as adults, we take everything too seriously and to heart. Part of growing up was realizing that I'm not always right and maturing out of the notion that only I knew what was best for me. It was learning that when my mom was really adamant about something, like shitty friends or how ugly an outfit looked on me, no matter how much I argued it at the time, 9 out of 10 times she was right. And I know that this goes for a lot of other people too. I swear, moms have like a sixth sense. As soon as she'd meet one of my friends, months before things would go south, she'd just know. She's like, I don't have a good feeling about that person. And she was right. But this didn't mean that I should never have made those friends in the first place or worn those outfits. Because in my opinion, it takes looking up on your own to learn the lesson properly. Growing up is realizing that not everything is black and white. We aren't all good or bad people. There aren't always good or bad actions, and there is never one right answer. Being a young adult is so hard. We're stuck in this in-between phase of balancing our independence and the opinion of those who know more than us. Everything is a constant balance. This shit sucks. It's a growing pain that we can't aesthetically plan out our entire lives on some Notion board and have it pan out exactly the way we want.
Oh boy, I usually only get this excited when they say the title of a movie in the movie.
I'm telling you, these drug dealers represent a clear and present danger to the United States.
He said it! He said it!
It's a pain that our parents and families can't protect us from all the harm in the world anymore, that we have to fight for ourselves, knowing that we just might lose a lot of those battles. But, like I said before, we won't be able to re-strategize and learn unless we have those losses. Let me break down those examples I mentioned before. Over the years, I've had a lot of people fuck me over. This is because I was a major people pleaser, neglected my own needs in friendships, and focused too much on giving. To anyone who can relate, this is a flaw, not a flex. But only after getting screwed over one too many times did I actually start to question if I was the problem, how I was the problem, and how I can fix it. There's no way that at such a young age making new friendships I'd be able to internalize the fact that I was a people pleaser. It took a lot of work to know that and get there, and beware of it in future friendships, to not let people walk all over me.
Very demure, very mindful.
The same goes for style. I think I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I used to get made fun of for wearing way too much mascara, and glory be to anyone who could pull it off, because now I know that I couldn't. But the point is that it didn't matter how much my mom and my so-called friends at the time thought it looked ugly, because I hadn't grown out of it yet. I know there's a lot of people out there who learn by seeing, but I believe in learning by doing. Only by falling down and getting back up can we know how to prevent ourselves from falling down again, or be more prepared when we do. Growing up is self-soothing, self-care, and self-growth. I remember after I moved out, even though I thought I was so ready to be on my own, I literally cried so much every night because of how much I missed my mommy. Aww. And the comfort of being in my own home. And I know I'm not alone on that either. Being responsible for our own well-being is a lot to handle, and we don't always get it right. We neglect our own needs, even though we might think we're doing what's best for us. But after burning the chicken 4 times, I'm sure you'll turn the stove down on the 5th time you make dinner. This analogy doesn't apply to me, of course, because I'm an amazing chef, but anyways. And it also doesn't mean that you won't eat. Like, for example, if you have an exam you're really stressed about and you're cramming for it, you're worried about the outcome, what grade you're gonna get. It doesn't mean you're not gonna work your ass off and that you're not gonna go in that day and do your best on the exam. But growing up is knowing that the result of that one exam is not the determining factor for your entire life. The most important thing to remember about all this is everyone is at a different stage of life within all the subcategories of things we have to navigate, like our friendships, like romance, like career or family. We're constantly expected to have it all under control and look good while doing it, but that just isn't real. It's so important to separate yourself from all the noise and know what's best for you. Put others' perception of you aside and understand your own passions, as well as, if not more importantly, what makes you happy and helps you unwind. Because it looks different for everybody. Say it with me again. It looks different for everybody. Happiness looks different for everybody. Sadness looks different for everybody. Failures and wins look different for everybody. In this next chapter of my life, I want to focus on a season of self-discovery. And I hope you'll join me on this journey. The moral of the story, when it comes to painfully accepting that we're all growing up and have to figure this out on our own, is, and as cheesy as it may sound, to embrace the journey and not stress about the destination. If you're constantly focused on the outcome of your goals, you can't enjoy the process of achieving them. And it is a process. There's ups, there's downs, and without one, there isn't the other. Yin and yang, y'all. Can't have the good without the bad. Taking it slow, taking one day at a time, one step at a time, doing your best, and giving yourself grace for your efforts is the only way we can learn to respect the balance. So, all in all, slow down, slow down, slow down. You're fine.
I'm fine.
We're growing up, and we gonna be alright. So, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this more chill, sit down type of video. I'm hoping to make more long form content just because I think it's better for all of our Gen Z attention spans from all the 15-second. So stay tuned for more videos coming up. I've got a few ideas. I hope you like this. I hope you learned something, and let me know if there's something else you'd want to talk about, or if you want me to dive deeper into any of these concepts, because I know a lot of it was very high level. But I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for listening. Love you! Remember, you are not alone.